The Toys for the Ages Expo is graduating. Over the past 5 years, the Pennsylvania-based toy show has grown substantially. And it did so because it did 3 things really well. Number 1, it provided a well-executed toy show experience that kept the collector at the center of it. Promoter Andy Cook curated an array of vendors that offered a little bit of everything for collectors, with a focus on highlighting some of the best vintage items available. The constant amazing finds at the show made attendees want to return the next year, and many were able to pick up some significant pieces at surprisingly low prices. If you're hunting for something from a particular toy line, chances are you'd find it at the Toys for the Ages Expo. Number 2, there was a level of quality that bled into every aspect of the show. Many dealers would save their best items for the annual expo each year. And many collectors knew this and would travel long distances and many hours just to shop the show during the weekend. One vendor, Spencer Myers, only sets up at the Toys for the Ages Expo and consistently brings some of the best items every year, especially when it comes to Kenner Star Wars toys. But beyond the vendor's offerings, there is a common theme found in each seller: a genuine kindness. The sellers and buyers are friendly and are usually willing to talk about the hobby and about collecting, even if you're meeting for the very first time. The venue is immaculate, the show is well run, and Andy and his wife Jen go to great lengths to deliver a positive and joyful experience for all who travel to the Expo Center in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And number 3, it became more than a mere toy show. The Toys for the Ages Expo also has served as a collector's meetup, a weekend together in which the festivities continue after the event closes for the day. Collectors take part in group dinners together and tour many of the local toy shops in the Carlisle area. For many of us, it's the rare opportunity to be in the same building together, let alone the same town or state. And since we know how precious that time is, we try to make every minute count during a collector's weekend. As I mentioned earlier, the Toys for the Ages Expo is graduating. It has outgrown the Carlisle Expo Center, as the wait list for vendor tables and overall interest in attending the show has increased. So, in 2026, Andy is moving the expo to an all-new location, one currently under construction in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The All-Star Sports Complex, set to open at the end of this year, will be its new home. And it will have more than double the amount of vendors, while offering activities like go-karts, virtual reality capsules, miniature golf courses, arcades, amusements, and places to play various sports. But before we travel to Gettysburg for the new iteration, we were blessed with one more weekend at Carlisle for a proper farewell to the original venue, the one that started it all. In the previous episode, you joined me for a tour of the vendor setup on Friday afternoon. There, we found the final Star Wars figure a friend needed to complete the full Kenner run. We spoke with vendors and attendees, received the breaking news as to the next Star Wars HasLab project, and then attended a group dinner at a brewery that specializes in local beers and pizza. And today, Saturday, July 26th, is the official start to the show. Doors open to the early bird attendees at 8:30 a.m. and then to the general public at 10. I'm joined by my longtime friend Pete LaRose, who will be set up as a dealer at the show. We're planning on arriving early, putting the finishing touches on his table, and then shopping for a bit. And then we have the full day ahead of us, surrounded by the friends and collectibles we love. This is part 2 of a memorable toy show weekend. This is where connections were made, where amazing pieces were found, and where long-lasting friendships formed. This is a recap of the final Toys for the Ages Expo in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And this is Star Wars, Prototypes and production.
From Coruscant to Tatooine, and every planet in between, Star Wars, prototypes and production, with your host, David Quinn.
Vader.
It's a trap!
Yes, Master.
Whoa, we're gonna have company!
Have to stand and fight.
The more you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more star systems will slip through your fingers.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
The Force will be with you, always.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock now. I just put my bins in the car. I think I woke up today at 4:30, showered, got ready, had a little something to eat. Pete just left, so he's over setting up already. And most of his stuff is set up. I think he's just pricing items and rearranging some pieces. But overall, it was a really good day. Yesterday, after the show, we went to a place called the Pizza Boy Brewery. And I think it's actually the best spot that we've been to here in Carlisle over the last 4 years. We've hit a number of places, but that one was really great. We sat out on the open patio, and then we were joined by Alex Coulthart and Kevin Mann and Chris Letty. And another gentleman who I met very quickly. I believe his name is Justin. But so the four of them came, and then I think we probably had about 14 or so, 15 people, something like that. And everyone ordered pizza and cheesesteaks and hamburgers, and it was really good. We sat there basically till almost 10 o'clock, and came back to the room, and I don't think I really slept. I don't know. It's one of those days, and as I said, I woke up at 4:30, and I said to myself, I'm probably going to crash at 10 o'clock. But I think Pete said he got a good sleep, so hopefully he's ready for the day, and we'll see what the day brings us. But I'm just going to go in, get the last of my stuff, and then head to the show. It is nice and cool in here today. I felt like all I was talking about yesterday was the heat and the air conditioning, but it was really hot. I think people were really worn out by the end of the day, or even by the middle of the day, because it was so hot. So I'm just walking through now. It's quiet here. I found a beautiful Darth Vader. I don't think the cape is original, but the saber is. And so I'm just walking through the tables now. I thought it would be a little busier, but I think people will probably be coming in between 7 and 7:30 to finish setting up. I think everyone's a little sleepy as well too, but God, it feels so nice to be back at a toy show. As I mentioned before, we had a great time yesterday. I was really looking forward to seeing everyone and just getting to sit, especially even outside of the toy show. And so I'm just looking through now. There's one table that just has almost all exclusively G.I. Joe, and just everything you could think of. Even the cards as well too, with the figures' name and all their information. They have all the vehicles as well. 1987 Dreadnought tricycle. They even have some Spanish versions as well too. So it's a great setup. I usually start at the front of the venue, and I decided today to start at the back of the venue. And I think last time my friend found a Wonder Bread He-Man. I think it was in the back. And then maybe a year or two before that, somebody had a really big find, and again, it was in the back. So you just never know. As I said, I thought I'd try something a little different. the vendors aren't here too, so I don't want to walk into their booths just yet. And some people have curtains and sheets strewn about on their building. Oh, we have a good friend. Hello, Mr. Eric Janicki.
Good morning.
How has your morning been?
It's going well.
Okay.
We got up on time.
Okay, that's nice.
Alarm was set for a little after 4 a.m., so that stunk. But
yeah, I know that feeling. I was saying before, I don't think I slept. Yeah. You ever have one of those nights where you just toss and turn, and then you turn around and it's 4:37, and you're like, I'm getting up.
Pretty much every night for me.
Okay. So did you get to walk around and check out everything so far?
Not really. I'm still scrambling the setup, so
okay.
I haven't really gotten around yet.
Okay.
So
it's quiet enough that you'll have time, I think, to do it too. Yeah. So early bird is 8 o'clock?
8:30.
8:30? Okay, so we have some time then.
All right, I got to go pee.
All right. That is Eric. Eric is one of the nicest. He's one of my favorite people. And, it's so funny. I never would have had a friendship with him if it wasn't for the toys and our shared love of Star Wars. And I remember we met at the Delaware Toy Show. I think it was either at the end of 2017 or early 2018. And then we went to the New York ICE event, which was called ICE. And it was the start of a great friendship. And I remember seeing him at ICE. And it was my first ICE event too. So, when you see a friend like that, you feel a little more comfortable. And we spent the weekend just getting to know each other, which was great. And we have this wonderful friendship now. So it's really the joy of collecting and being a part of a community like this. I know I talk about that all the time, and I know that there's a lot of it is transactional, but there's so much more to it. And I hope if you hear this, that you do come out to these types of shows. I was saying to Chris Letty yesterday, I'm so glad he came to this one because he hasn't been able to get out to many. And this is really more than a toy show. It's a chance for everybody to get together and to hang out like we did yesterday at a restaurant, and then possibly tonight as well too after the show. So it's just pretty special. But it is. I am surprised at how quiet it is, but man, it's very nice so far. Okay, it's 8:14. I'm standing at the front, so the front of the building is all glass windows, and there's a line that it's inside, it's snaking down past, under the awning, all the way down up to the cars, and then curving around to the right. I would say there's probably 100, 200 people in line right now, which is really exciting. It seems to grow the show every year, and the crowd grows as well, which is nice. So I'm going to take a quick walk and see. Yeah, so everybody is getting ready, and I think we have about 15 more minutes left, and it starts. So I think Pete still has to finish setting up. He's been picking up some stuff, and here he comes now. Okay, good. So it looks like the booth is mostly set up. We're ready to go with 15 minutes left, and he just picked up a few plush Ewoks as well for some good prices.
All right, guys, it's Mark Ryan, known from the Maryland Toy Expo. I'm walking around the Toys for the Ages Expo put on by my good friend Andy Cook. I just wanted to do a voice video recording of something I just picked up. So I just stopped by David Schumann Thrifty Toys booth, and I picked up a King Friday, the 13th Mr. Rogers figure in box. So I just picked that up here, and I'm gonna walk over. We're shooting a video for where are you guys located?
We are actually based out of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I do everything online and at shows. So we're trying to build up our followings as we go. But if anybody's looking for anything in particular, they can always email us, thriftytoys2021@gmail.com.
Okay, and you're Mr. David, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, great. And who's this, your lovely assistant?
This is my girlfriend, Cynthia, who basically is the brains and the beauty of the shop.
The operation. All right. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So, yeah, we just picked this up over here. I did pick up a really cool labyrinth puzzle from Ed Felinsky. Most of you guys know Ed. He makes the custom weapons and things like that. I'll send pictures. I'm doing this recording for David, my friend, and I'll send him pictures so he can post them along with it. But I just want to do the short little video recording, and thank you guys.
Okay, I'm here with the wonderful Chad Plouffe, and this is special because every time we come, we always get to meet up at this show.
Always fun, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just said to me, so it's almost 8:30, and you're like, I'm done.
I'm completely done. Toys for the Ages is an absolutely wonderful show, but being here with all my friends is just the cherry on top.
Absolutely.
There isn't one of us that isn't fun. We always have fun is definitely the word, I think.
Well, and because we spent yesterday, in fact we sat next to each other at the pizza place, which was fantastic. We got to spend like 2 or 3 hours just hanging out.
I felt so bad when I went inside with those guys. It was so hot yesterday. I was dying.
It was so hot. We went back to the hotel room when we had the air conditioning blasting, and it was still so hot. But it was so funny. I said to you earlier, I thought maybe I had offended you because you were like, I'll be back. And I figured you were going in to get something, and then you guys just disappeared, and we all thought you left. And
we did not leave.
And then Ron came out, and he went to pick up his phones, and I was like, oh, they're inside. And Ron said he was like, it's so cool in there.
And when we went back inside, there was no one there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because it was pretty packed yesterday. Because it's a brewery and a restaurant as well, too. So, but okay, so tell me, because you said you're tapped out, you're not buying another thing.
I'm done.
What did you buy?
The question is, what didn't I buy?
Oh, okay, nice.
All right, everybody, we have about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, we're going to open the doors, and there's a line out there. So please make sure you have all your stuff ready to go in your booth, because we scan a lot of people, so we're going to come right in. We're not going to have to wait. So make sure that you guys are ready to go here at 8:30. That's in 8 minutes. If you do have to go outside for some reason, you just have to go in and out of the front door. We want to try to maintain the air conditioner in here today. It seems to be working pretty good at this point, so it's supposed to be hot outside. We don't want it hot in here. So everybody have a good show, and we appreciate you for supporting Toys for the Ages Expo.
Okay, so what did you pick up?
Well, Toys for the Ages is normally mostly vintage, which, depending on what you're looking for, this stuff is hard to find. But there's always amazing vintage at this show. And I mean, my collection has basically taken over my house at this point.
Your collection spans everything and anything from, what, 60s, 70s, all the way up?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a museum, though. I mean, it's...
Dude, I gotta have you over.
I can't wait.
I'd have you over. But the stuff that I got ranges from, there's some stuff from, the 70s in there. I mean, one of my favorite pickups, I think, for the day yesterday was off this gentleman in the corner that's next to Pete.
Yeah, Spencer.
Off of Spencer. He sold me a complete Thundercats Sword of Omens. The one that lights up, had the battery thing, for $30.
That's awesome.
Which is, that's like giving it away.
I think he was, though. He wanted to move a whole bunch of stuff.
He was in the mood yesterday to see things gone.
Cool. So you got the Sword of Omens.
Dave, I got Mythics off of Uncle Bob.
Mythic Legion figures.
I got Bandai model kits from the 80s. I got G.I. Joe boxes for vehicles that I have, and
that had basically been flattened, I think.
Oh yeah. And they were a steal. I mean, the one I had actually contemplated buying another one on eBay and just selling the toy afterwards.
You paid like a fifth of the price or something.
It was like a quarter. It was like,
okay.
But I'm telling you, Dave, it's just...
Well, it's funny because last year I didn't have any major amazing finds here, but everyone I spoke to, including yourself, had some fantastic
You're
ones.
picky, though.
Well, that's the thing. I'm very, very picky. Like, you guys...
You have to watch your space.
Yeah. So I'm watching the space, and I'm more into like prototypes and more into carded figures.
Yeah.
So you're going to see less of that here, but I brought some prototypes today as well too. So we got some hard copies, some first shots, all that stuff. But
unbelievable.
I didn't have any major finds. I had some good ones, but I didn't have any major finds. But everyone I spoke to, including yourself, had a find, and a lot of people were saying, "I got this. If this thing was $400, I paid $150 for it." And that's what I like about this show as well too. Yeah.
These guys do not want to take stuff home.
No, but they bring really good stuff too. You don't see junk here, which I like. There's a lot of different stuff for everybody, but yeah. So I'm glad it turned out to be a good show for you. It's funny that you're tapped out at 8:30 before the doors open.
Well, I mean, you figure though, we were here all day yesterday.
Completely, absolutely,
so,
absolutely, yes.
By the time the show opens for us,
hours of shopping.
Almost a full day at this point.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff, this just tells you what a psychopath I am. So, last night, the BOD guys had left, and my buddy Ron and my buddy Matt were bouncing around the idea. They had a Dino Riders Ice Age Mammoth in the box, which is incredibly rare.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one.
And my buddy Matt, he wanted it, and I wanted the box. So I actually gave him some money for it because he doesn't display the boxes.
And so you guys just basically split that?
Yes.
That's
and
nice.
I was sweating bullets because our other buddy Matt and Ron, I wasn't sure if they were going to...
I took $5 off.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
I wasn't sure if it was still going to be there, my man.
Where was the... Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Where was the other door town?
I'll let you go. Yeah, we'll talk in a bit.
All right.
Okay, I had to end talking with Chad a little early because his friend Ron found a Dark Tower. I think it's a game, essentially, like a game playset. And he found two of them, so they were looking for the other one. But Andy Cook just announced that the doors are opening and people are starting to stream in, which is great. And what's nice about this, too, is they don't keep people waiting outside. In fact, they, and I love this about the show, they scan people in while they're waiting for the doors to open, so that once the doors open, they can go right in. They're not checking tickets, they're not putting wristbands on, and it's super fast. You have people that are literally running toward the back, and we're all set up. Everything looks really good, and we're ready to go. It's now 9 o'clock, and I'm standing in front of Pete's booth, and I'm able to see a number of friends. This is just really special, and I just wanted to kind of capture this moment for a minute. So, Pete's in front of me, and then next to him is our friend Andy Loney, who is a Pennsylvania Club member. He's part of the Empire State Club as well, and I think he's part of the DC Club. And then right behind him is DC Club member Eric Janicki. And then to our left, we have Chris Letty, who's part of the Northeast Club and the Empire State Club. I mean, we're all part of, each of the clubs now. And then he's with Kevin Mann and Alex Coltart, and it's just nice to be able to look down a row and just to see a number of friends and collectors, and really knowledgeable and passionate collectors too. And it's also just kind of nice because I've done something special with each of them, whether it's just going on to a meetup or going on a trip together, and it's this that's Pete, and then just having that time. So it's a real blessing. As you can tell, the show is pretty packed and busy right now. I talked to our friend Spencer, who's right next to us, and he said that he's doing pretty well. Things are disappearing.
Hey, this is Kevin from Caveman Toys. The show's underway. We're into the general public entry time. It's been super busy, just nonstop people. We have a double booth this year combined. Me, Armada Toys, and Letty Collectibles, which we thought would allow more people to come in, which is true, but it's full all the time. So, selling a lot of stuff, all different types of toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars stuff, superhero stuff. Sold a Wuzzle. Yeah, it's been fun so far. So we're looking forward to a busy day, and keep selling more toys.
So I'm here today with a new friend. This is Mike Jones and Megan. They came up and we started talking. And so, Mike, you're a fellow Star Wars collector?
I am.
Okay, and what is your focus for Star Wars?
My focus on the MOCs is going to be that I love the 41As.
Okay. The survival kit offer.
The survival, yes. Yep. I love the offer cards. So the 41As and the 21s on the ESBs. Just something about that.
So you like
that
the offers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Is there one for the 41A that is really difficult to find for you so far? One that's eluded you for a while that you've been hunting?
One on the 41A, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, there is. And there's actually a few of them out now. I'm just not ready to spend on it yet. Is the Luke, and I've got something for getting a Boba on that card too.
Okay.
I've got a 21 back fet, but I really want the 41 too.
I think I saw a 41 pop up last year, maybe, and it might have been the first time I'd ever seen one. So that's you have very good and very expensive taste.
Yeah, I do. My wife will tell you all about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, are you a Star Wars fan? I know you're not a collector, you said, but
yes. I mean, our whole basement is Star Wars, so I have to be on board a little bit. But I don't know. I feel like both my boys. We have a 19-year-old son, Michael, and he's a collector too, and has watched Star Wars since he was a child. So I feel like as a mom, I was just watching in passing, but I've never actually really sat down to enjoy a whole movie. Believe it or not.
Okay, there's always time for that. I mean, that will always come around.
She will on the series though. On the she loved the Andor series.
Did you
yes,
really? Okay,
yes.
That's That's one of my favorites too. I'm actually going through a rewatch of it now, and I absolutely love it.
I think we should do the same too, because there is a couple that I fell asleep on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not because they're boring, but because
just tired.
Yeah.
Just being a mom and just going through life, of course.
Yes, yeah.
Have you finished the entire series yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you like season 1 or season 2 better?
I think I like season 1 better.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
They were both really well done, though. And from watching the show, I started to appreciate costumes in a way that I've never done so before, because the thought that went into each one, I mean, they were just incredible.
Yeah.
So, and I never gave it really a thought other than, but did you have a favorite episode? Is there something that...
I like the episodes when they were in jail.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say
prison
that
arc?
too, when they were escaping.
Screaming
But
one
that's
way out.
season 2, right?
No, season 1.
Oh, was that season 1? Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorites too.
Yeah, those ones are pretty good.
And Mike, what is your dream piece? What would you love to own one day?
Star Wars or Raiders? I guess
Both.
Star Wars, right?
Yeah, no, we'll do both. Because you're a Raiders of the Lost Ark collector and a Star Wars collector. Sure.
Well, Raiders, will get that out of the way. I need the 3-pack mailer. Star Wars, that's a tough one. I don't have any mailers for Star Wars, but that's really what I want. And of course, everybody wants an early bird, right? But
sure,
I like some of the
legendary mailer.
I like the 6-packs, the ESBs. I'm a big ESB person, so I've got to have some of those mailers.
Those 6-packs, so it's the yellow box and the red box?
Yellow
First time
and
I
red.
ever held one, I was totally shocked by the size of it, because I expected it to be much larger, but man, it is a great design. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's something about the yellow box. That's the one I like, and it's not just the figures too. I think it's part of the colors and the packaging.
And the scheme, and it's that 80s yellow too.
It is.
So
it is. I think that's like one thing that gears me towards it, is just the packaging on that.
I wanted to ask you kind of a different question, but so how long have you two been married?
18 years.
Yeah, this September.
Yeah.
18.
What is your favorite thing about each other?
That she loves Star Wars and puts up with me at these toy shows.
That's a winning answer. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love that he has a passion for like something so different than a lot of other people, I think. So it's fun to... It's always an adventure. I could wake up, on a Saturday morning, and he could be like, "Oh, there's the Great Ohio Toy Show. We should drive there."
And it's fun just to kind of step into that world a little bit and ride shotgun as well too.
Yeah.
Really. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I drive.
She does.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a show that you'd like to attend in the future together? Is there something that
we want to go back to the Great Ohio?
We do. We definitely want to go back there. Ran out of time there because we had left the IC. We had gotten up that Saturday morning, just decided, let's just go check this out for on our way back east, and drove all the way there from the IC. But we only had a couple hours, so
we can go back.
We want to go back and get a place in the town, that way we're not rushed.
I've heard it's incredible. In fact, I think they're adding an 8th building to it.
Somebody else was just telling us that there's another building that they're adding to it. So that's the biggest show I've ever been to.
Have you been there?
I have not. So that's one of that's on my list. It's that in Kane County where I want to go.
The Ohio show is huge. You got to get there.
Okay, I'm hoping. Have you had any good pickups while you were there? Is there anything?
No, but it was funny because we did all that traveling that weekend, and I was looking for a few specific things, and actually found one at the Ohio Toy Show. It was an Indy 4-pack mailer, and we couldn't close the deal, which I was okay with because the baggies were open, and odd thing is, drove all the way back home to Maryland and ended up buying one when I got back home.
In your backyard?
Found one. So.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what do you hope to pick up today? What would be?
I'd like to keep my eye out for some 41As and anything that I need to get this Raiders finished up, just to kind of hopefully wrap that up.
And then you're going to get the carded Belloc at some point as well.
Oh yeah, that's one that she's saving for that right now.
Very nice of you.
Yeah. I have our son to pick for first.
Yeah,
he's into Transformers.
Okay,
that's right. We are here looking for. He wants the G1 Megatron.
Oh, okay, very nice.
So we've seen a couple because my son's into Transformers.
Yeah,
so
those are wonderful. And you're right. There are a number of Transformers G1 tables as well too. So you should do pretty well here then.
Right.
It was a pleasure to meet both of you.
Yep.
I hope you have a great rest of your show here, and I hope you're able to find some cool stuff as well too. But it was really thank you so much for stopping to talk to me and everything as well too.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
It's 11:18 and the show is massively busy. I'm really surprised. I met a number of people who collect different lines, like we talked with Mike before, who collects the 41 backs and the 21 backs. And then I met another gentleman named Paul who collects prototypes. And so he had purchased a number of prototypes from me today, which was great. I got to talk to him about it and kind of give him an idea of what the process was like. And I saw a really nice piece go to a good home. So I'm very happy about that. And I think he's going to get them cased and graded too, which is exciting. But it's been a fantastic show so far. It's busy. I hope it stays like this throughout the rest of the day. I know Pete has been nonstop moving, and I talked to some of the other vendors, and they've been having a good show so far. So I'm going to continue to stand here at the booth for a little while, and then I'm going to take a walk once Pete comes back and do a little shopping of my own. In the afternoon, I ran into two friends, Anthony Strom and Ricky Hershey, as they were getting ready to leave the show. Okay, Anthony and Ricky, what'd you get? What'd you buy?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Just a bunch of random Transformers stuff.
Okay, so you have Transformers.
Yeah.
I do see a Star Wars piece in there.
We brought that to sell. Yeah, this is to sell, and it didn't sell. Almost like it's the 90s Star Wars in it.
Would you buy it? Maybe you should just sell it to him.
Yeah, do you want to buy it?
I already own half of it. I don't.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
What you could do is you could just dump it onto somebody's table and then walk away. That would be...
I thought about just kind of chucking
curling it into oblivion. That's
running.
Even better.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys having a good show so far?
It was all right. Yeah, we picked up a couple things. Yeah.
Did you come away spiritually changed?
Ooh.
Did your life alter in any way?
Yes, I'm now a few hours older with a little bit less gas in my car.
And a little less money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm more factored by the less time on Earth.
Okay. All right. Have you made any stupid life decisions since you've been here?
Besides paying the admission and coming in, no.
Ricky almost bought MASH action figures, but that's it.
Oh. Well, it sounds like an intervention then, because good job, yeah.
I couldn't possibly have fun today, so.
All right. Well, so are you heading out now?
We're probably.
This is it. Okay. It was really nice to see both of you. I was actually, when I heard that Lucas was doing the show, I was just like, please don't let Ricky be there. Just please don't let Ricky be there. And so I mean, I
heard you liked my blue snag meme.
I did. Your blue snag meme was very funny, and I was like, okay, all right. The Padawan has become a master. It's pretty cool. But no. I was actually really hoping that you guys would be here because I first met you at the Maryland show.
It was Maryland, yeah.
Last year. And then since then I've seen you at shows, including this one. We hung out. I believe President Donald Trump was also with us at one point last year.
Yes. We had a rare interview with President Trump.
Yes. That was ridiculous. But Yeah, so it was a good time, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the next one.
Yeah,
so,
same here, likewise.
I hope as you walk out, you sell this entire box of Transformers and a
random Star Wars
thing. Yeah. So, all right, cool.
Me too.
Enjoy, guys. Okay, spending a few minutes with you, my friend Yanashay, and so Eric Janicki. What did you just sell that was pretty momentous?
Well, one of the items I think I told you I wanted to sell was this old Atari 400 console. I've been dragging around the shows for like 2 years, and I finally sold it. I had to come down on price a lot, but it's fine.
Did you come down though to a price that you were still happy with?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I still made a little bit of money on it. So.
And you don't have to cart it around.
And I don't. And that thing was heavy. It's one of the old computer. It was just heavy. And, still haven't sold the soaps yet. The soaps that come on episode 1 and soap update. So,
but you said you didn't sell it, but
someone said, "Oh, cool! Look at these episode 1 soaps," and then looked at the price and kind of thought I was.
Oh, that was it. I thought they said that they were going. Okay, I thought they were interested in it.
Well, they were in. Someone finally asked about it.
Okay.
So, but I had them hidden in the back there, but I finally moved some stuff around. So.
Okay.
So yeah, show's been going great. Crowds are awesome. Money's flowing. So yeah,
it's been pretty nonstop, which was surprising.
So yeah, it's been a fun show so far. Air conditioning's working today, so that's always good.
Kind of. We don't think Pete and I were talking about it. We don't think it is. People are walking around fanning themselves. We think the air conditioning is on because you can see it's blowing over there. But yeah.
I got a customer.
Okay, go for it.
See ya.
My feet hurt more.
Okay. It's shortly after 1 o'clock, and this is my absolute least favorite part of every time we get together here at the Toys for the Ages Expo. So I have to say goodbye to Matt Kraling, to Chad, and to Matt. And it hurts my heart to do this, but it was so nice to see all three of you as well.
Love seeing you, Dave.
And if what was the show like for the?
It was incredible. It was really good for me this time, which is like it's tough because I have a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of different lines that you collect, a lot of different eras.
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
Okay. And who was the first of the three of you to spend your limit? How did we?
I think it was Chad.
It was probably me.
Yeah,
okay.
We were pretty much done.
Yeah, because you tapped out yesterday, right? Like,
no, I tapped out today.
Okay.
Yeah,
but this morning, right?
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting on spending a lot this morning because we were under the impression that we thought we saw it all, and
then more came.
Oh, it was.
Well, I was talking to Spencer before, and he said that he's going to have to bring a whole bunch of new inventory in. Like he's going home just to get more bins and baskets and stuff. And
wow, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, so if you're coming in on the second day, that's fantastic.
Yep. It's excellent.
How was the show for you?
I mean, I had a wonderful time. I always do have a wonderful time at Toys for the Ages. I mean, it's just something about this show, the getting together, the community aspect of us toy collectors.
We have so much fun.
So much fun. We're in a wonderful group of people. Dinner last night was a blast. Pizza and beer. How can you go wrong?
Absolutely. And we had a nice sized space. We were able to sit outside in beautiful weather too, and it's one of my favorite memories so far from these last 4 years of going here.
So. And then of course the toys and everything else is cherry on the top.
Finding little pieces here and there. And
I'm in Chad ditching you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. I will hold that against you for the rest of your life. No, that was actually really funny. It was so funny because we were just sitting there and we were talking as a group, and all of a sudden Ron comes back and we're like, "You're still here?" And he's like, "Yeah, I forgot my phone." And we're like, "You're still here?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're all inside. It's nice and cool." And I was like, "What are we doing out here? It's 95 degrees."
Yes.
Yeah, just a sweaty
I couldn't
mess.
take it anymore. It was entirely too hot. Yeah.
And well, at least it's air conditioned and cold in there now.
It's not bad.
It's awful, right? It's just getting hotter and hotter right now too. But it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah. What was the highlight for each of you of the trip?
Friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
The friends. If I didn't buy anything, I still had an amazing time. It was worth every minute of being here and the drive and everything. So
We have
being
so
around
much
these guys.
fun together. It's just...
We really do, and I also love, I feel like when we come to a place like this, we're like little kids running around looking for a find, looking for stuff, and we're always asking each other, like, oh, did you pick up anything? Did you get something? What's that? And I love that.
You know, that's the same, like, you know, with all of our friends, you know, I'm always like, you know, what are you looking for?
Oh, yeah.
What
We
are
all
you
do-
looking
we all
for?
do that.
We all look out for, you know, everybody.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I mean, that's...
It sounds strange, but I think we all get either the same or a similar amount of joy from helping somebody find something.
Absolutely.
Than we do adding something to our collection.
Matt find Dino Riders
That's
today.
right.
That was an amazing thing. Yeah. Now he's locked into the line and has to complete it.
Oh no! Is this is a new thing that's
It
happened
is
now?
relatively new, yes. Yeah.
We'll
As
stick
of
with
like
series
maybe, I
one.
don't know,
A new
hour and a half
edition.
ago.
Oh, perfect. And well, at least Dino Riders are small. They don't take up a lot of space, and they're not expensive. That's wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Chad helped me find the Fall Guy figure that I was looking for. Or Chad and Matt, actually. Matt found it, I guess, first.
Oh, so it was teamwork? Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And we found for Retro Rad, she needed an A-Wing pilot. I got her hooked up with a beautiful A-Wing pilot over here. Didn't even know that because the person who has it arrived later yesterday, and she didn't see it.
She is so nice,
Yep.
dude.
So she's got her A-Wing pilot. She's down to 2 of the last 17. It's always nice to see
That's
that
great,
list
yeah.
coming down. That felt good to be able to, like, you got to get this one right here. It's perfect. It's no nose rub. Get it.
That's very cool. And then you guys, I believe you guys did something that we don't usually see as well, and you guys split an item, right?
That's right. Yeah. Dino Riders.
Our group tends to do that a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's...
And it's usually my fault. So
for me, that's a first.
So
that
how
was
did-
nice
how
to
did
be
it
able to
work?
split that with you.
How did that happen? How did
Dino
that work?
Riders Woolly Mammoth from the Ice Age line. I just wanted the toy. Chad wanted the box. We made a deal and got a really great deal from the vendor too. It worked out. It couldn't have been better. Couldn't have found
Guys
it cheaper.
from the BOD.
It's like pre-COVID
Nice.
prices.
Yeah. They're super nice guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We always get, I think, something from them.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have really good stuff. I was before I left yesterday, or maybe it was this morning, I was checking out all the booths, and I got to walk through their booth, and man, they have so many items too from all different lines. I saw Star Wars and everything beyond. Too,
Right.
So
Yep.
You need to come to Pittsburgh, and we need to take you down to D&E.
DNA. And is it Toy Palooza?
Toy Palooza.
Palooza.
Okay.
It's
And
a
then-
good one.
And then a tour of the personal collection.
Hey, if you want to see it and you enjoy it,
100%.
you are welcome to come over.
Okay, well, I plan on making a trip to Pittsburgh because I do want to go to Toy Palooza. I do want to check out the D&E store as well, too, and then I want to see the what do you call your collection?
The Plouffe collection, I guess.
Okay, all right.
Museum. Plouffe Museum.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you have placards in front of? Oh, so you need placards. Absolutely. We have a friend.
Shelf talkers.
Ooh, shelf talkers. Yeah, but placards, like, so we have a friend who does
Historic registry.
vintage Star Wars stuff, and then he puts like the little placards next to each to explain what these items are.
I don't have that much room anymore, Dave. I mean, they're deep.
Yeah,
In your
that's true.
upper B gallery, you do have the walls lined with comic books on the way through the entrance. So
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
interesting. Yep.
Okay. Well, and I want to tour the gift shop as well too. I heard that's pretty nice. So.
The Dino Riders are in the upper B gallery.
Yeah, Alex always
Wars
takes
mostly,
advantage of that gift shop. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to keep you guys because I know you're all
fine,
leaving,
dude.
but
That's all right.
I wanted to capture one more moment of all of us together, and I think this might be the last time that we're here in Carlisle.
At this one, yeah. The next one.
So by the
The
time
next
this
one's
podcast
double the
comes
space.
out, yeah,
We're really going to be tired.
Oh, yeah.
sounds like it's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun. We'll have all the
I think the
company
AC will
of
work a
all
little better.
all
yeah,
the
maybe.
Civil War soldiers.
This was
to
this
help
was
us
a
out
great,
next time.
really great spot though. Like it was immaculate. It was really well run. Great space. I always found like
And that's because Andy and Jen made it immaculate, and I tell you what, they worked hard.
They do an incredible job, and I think they also make it very personal. Like I feel like it is. It's not a transactional show. It's a personal hangout show, and it's a great way. Like so, I think I met the three of you here, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Over the
I've
years.
known Pete for many years.
Pete LaRose.
I've
I'm
known
sorry.
Pete since nothing
you can do.
Well, I mean, when you're an addict, you need your
Of
drugs,
course,
and he's
dealer number
he's
one,
a dealer. He is absolutely my dealer. You got any of them, Pete?
Well, and I mean, I always say this about Pete because I think it is a testament to what he does. But like, he always finds really great stuff. He's been collecting and a dealer, I think, for like 30 years or whatever. So he has a treasure trove of items, and he brings out different stuff each time. He
does, every time.
And I think his prices are really fair.
He's willing to work with anybody.
Attention to detail, too. You saw
Yes.
Ghostbusters I picked up today. I just happened to notice that they were all first run with the Proton Pack setup. So, yeah, Pete always has something. Whenever he has something, it's sort of like D&E, too. They always pick the best to put out. Right. It's always got to be complete, otherwise marked.
And having that toy collector knowledge as well, too, it really
you
helps.
can tell when somebody's set up, when they do it, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, and that they care. And that's a big part of it, too. So, well, this has been a fun weekend. I'm sorry to see you guys go, but I do look forward to the next time we're all together.
Until next time.
And the next meal, too. That was a lot of fun.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
We'll have to find a new hangout in Gettysburg.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I hope you guys all have a safe trip home.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Say bye to Pete for us.
I certainly will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks. It's always nice talking
Any
to you.
last words before we go?
Friends.
Friends. And buy more toys.
Buy more toys and friends. Buy more friends.
Have fun.
Is that it?
And as I always say, keep on hunting.
That's right.
Hey, this is Kevin from Caveman Toys. Just recapping Saturday, first day at Toys for the Ages. It was an amazing day, as it usually is. Tons of people. The aisles were filled. Sold a lot of toys. We, of course, went out and looked on our own and capped the day off driving out to two local shops. Uncle Bob's Vintage Toys, which was still open. Went in there and saw Aunt Shelley, poked around for a little bit, and then headed to the new location for Retro and Rad, Kelly Donnelly's store. Kelly was kind enough to open the store for us to check things out for a little bit, and then we headed over to the Wild Rabbit for some grub, little ice cream afterwards, and headed back to the hotel to show off our spoils. You can see I did a post for Saturday with a picture of what I found. Highlights was a Star Ears playset. And we're back today, Sunday. A little bit lighter traffic, but people who couldn't make it on Saturday come today. So we'll see how things go. I've already accumulated a handful of things, so I have another haul for my Sunday picture. So it's been a fun show. We love coming down here. It's great to see a lot of the people that we don't get to see often. So particular shout out to Chris Scanlon, VHS Crypt. He's always fun to chat with, and did a little trade with him this morning, so that was fun.
And before the weekend ended, Kevin had a chance to speak with Andy Cook about how the show was going, as well as the breaking news as to Andy's plans for 2026.
Yeah, we were super excited. This year was crazy busy. It was just amazing, the amount of people that come, collectors and kids and stuff, and the amazing inventory that everybody's bringing. It's just hands down amazing. Like I can't say enough about it. But it was a great turnout again for our show here. And we were super excited to announce in 2026 we were moving our show. We were getting bigger and better. So we're happy to announce that in 2026, July 25th and 26th, we are moving our show to the All-Star Sports Complex in Gettysburg. Much bigger venue, more modern, better location. More details to come on that, but we are definitely super excited to have that announcement here for our customers this weekend.
Hey, this is Kevin from Caveman Toys. Now that I'm home, just wanted to recap the show, that Toys for the Ages show, of course. Traveled 1,000 miles. I come from Gorham, Maine. Actually brought Alex Coulthard and his friend Justin. They came down from Bangor, which is another 2 hours north. And then we picked up our friend Chris Letty, Letty Collectibles, and Alex's Armada Toy Hunter, and headed down to Carlisle on Friday. We do usually try to stop somewhere on the way, so halfway point is Pawling, New York, where Imperial Toy Castle is. Stopped in, and John Paul Ragusa was there. Sort of a local celebrity there, maybe more than a local celebrity, but John Paul's been doing the collector call with Lisa Welchel, which is fun to see him on TV and then meet him in person. I brought a drum set down to John Paul in May, which was a grail of his, the Muppet drum set. He has it up on top of an arcade game, Donkey Kong I think it was, in the shop. Always fun to see the shop and be greeted by John Paul, and just the kind of chaos that goes on with people coming in, and all the things he has there. Always something different to see. So that was a fun stop. And then we didn't get to the Expo Center in time for the setup, so we ended up missing all that fun. Grabbing some dinner and heading to the Expo Center Saturday morning. We, of course, set up early, 6-ish, and then once we got our booth, we had 2 booths set up, just waiting for the crowd. It was amazing. There's a lot of people come through there, and it's just, once it fills in, it's just nonstop toy hunting. It's always great to greet people and chit chat about toys and find homes for toys and hear stories and have conversations. I think my favorite interaction, it actually happened before the show. I had a mask collection, Kenner mask, and I had a TV tray, and this TV tray I didn't see anywhere online, maybe a couple images on like Pinterest or something. So pretty uncommon. Couple, the wife of the couple reached out to me and said, my husband really liked that tray, how much is it? So she paid for it before I ever got to the show, and she surprised him with it at the show, and he was quite thrilled, and came back to me later on and said, thank you so much for this tray, I love it, I'm the envy of the toy community, the mask community. So that was fun to see. I got a picture of him. I always take pictures of as many people as I can buying things, especially things that are special to people, and that one was a highlight. You can see that on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. I post all the pictures after the show, and it's like a collection of memories. And that's actually the beauty of the way Andy runs the show. He does a thing beforehand where, post what you're bringing, so that worked out well. Overall, it's a fantastic show. It's the best show we do of the year. We come from Maine, where there aren't as many toys and there aren't as many big toy shows. We have some fun shows up here, but this is the highlight. So we come out for a few days, do the 2-day show. It's great that it's 2 days. I appreciate that, because it gives us a little more time to spend time walking around and finding stuff for ourselves. I think one of my favorite things that I found, and I found a lot, maybe I'll mention a couple, but Uncle Bob's Vintage Toys, Bob Mistrella, he had the pilot for the Space 99 Eagle one. That's a special ship to me. I need to complete mine. I'm a bit of a thrifty buyer. I'll buy things in pieces until I can complete them. And that was great that he had it. He said it just walked into the store and didn't even know what it was when he saw it. So that was really cool to get that. I also found a sealed board game of the Shadow. I don't know how many Shadow fans are out there, but I love the Alex Baldwin Shadow and the older Shadow, but the 94 movie. So I've collected the small toy line that exists and any merchandise that I can find. So that was a good find. And there are others. Actually, I'll do a big post on the haul. And thank you, David, for doing this recap, because it just tells a great tale about a really special show. Looking forward to next year when Andy's going to be up in Gettysburg, where it'll be double the size. So I would highly recommend you make your plans in advance to be there that weekend. I believe late July. So get there, enjoy it. So thanks again, Andy, and thanks, David, for a great event and a great recap.
Hey, David. Chris Letty here with Letty's Collectibles. Just wanted to do a post-show recap. I just got home after our long trek back from Pennsylvania up to New Hampshire. The rest of the crew, they're headed up to Maine. Just want to say that the Toys for the Ages Expo was just an eye-opening experience. I had such an amazing time. Andy Cook just puts on an awesome show, unlike any that we see up in the Northeast. This type of show, I mean, I kept on saying this is a toy show on steroids. And I guess there's bigger shows that I need to check out in other parts of the country. But in all honesty, like, this was just an awesome experience. I'm so glad Kevin Mann with Caveman Toys encouraged me to come down. We had a fun time just driving down, getting stuck in tons of traffic, missing setup Friday night, scrambling Saturday morning to get all set up. But the crew, along with Alex Coulthard, with Armada Toy Hunters and his good buddy Justin, we made it happen. And, we had a good setup. We had a good variety of vintage and, a little bit of modern stuff, some pre-production items, some big items, lots of smalls. We didn't really know what to expect, especially me, having never been before. But, boy, after day one, I was just blown away with the amount of foot traffic that we had coming through. It was just nonstop all day. And that's what you want in a toy show. That's what you want people to come in, check out your booth, and see all the various things that they may never have seen before, things that they didn't know that they needed right there in the moment, things that would bring them nostalgia and spark those memories from childhood. I just love talking to people, had a great time meeting lots of people that I've interacted with before online, other YouTubers. Man, it was awesome. Some of the other vendors, Eric Janicki, Pete LaRose, Andy Loney, and many, many more. It was really good talking to them, getting to know them. We had plans afterwards on Saturday night, went out to dinner, checked out Uncle Bob's toy store. Great setup there in Enola, PA. I don't know if it was Enola. Might have been Mechanicsburg. I forget where it was anyway. Doesn't matter. Sunday, we had, since we were all set up, we were ready to go. We had a little bit less foot traffic, still made deals. I picked up a bunch of stuff. Found a cast and crew Clone Wars lunchbox and pass for when the cast and crew got the screening of Clone Wars back in 2008. Picked up some G.I. Joes for my loose complete vintage run. Picked up complete A-Wing pilot for my Kenner run. That dang Endor blaster, man. Got to pay up for that thing. Made more sense for me to get a complete one. And we just had a really good time. I got to finally meet my buddy Brenton Palmer, who I've been friends with for years through my 6 Scale Scavengers podcast. And we just, can't wait for next year. Andy's got, going to Gettysburg, PA. I think it's a bigger location. Just looking forward to it. And now I know what it's like going to these big toy shows, and I'm hooked. I can't wait for the next one. So thanks, David. Appreciate it. Hey, it was awesome seeing you. And hopefully the next time I see you isn't, too far in the future. All right, man. Thanks so much. Bye.
So that is your look at the final weekend in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, at the Toys for the Ages Expo. I couldn't have produced this series without the help of some dear friends. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Andy and Jen Cook for their work in making the Toys for the Ages so successful, and for making it an annual destination for vintage and modern collectors. And a huge thank you to Pete LaRose for inviting me to set up with him and for being an awesome friend. A huge thank you to Mark Ryan, Chris Letty, Alex Coltart, and Kevin Mann for recording live moments from the show, as well as sharing their thoughts about it and recapping the event for all of us. And another huge thank you to the friends who chatted with me during my time there. Bob Mistrella from Uncle Bob's Vintage Toys, Dave from 3D Plastics Corp., Eric Janicki, Steve Renzi, Mike and Megan Jones, Anthony Strom, Ricky Hershey, Matt Kraling, Chad Plouffe, and Matthew Mitchell. And I'm thankful for the moments along the way as well. The dinner conversations, the trips around the venue with friends, the times we laughed together or had in-depth chats about our pickups and our hobby. Like I said earlier to Chad, Matthew, and Matthew, many of the friendships we have today began at the Toys for the Ages Expo. And I expect that to continue each year in the show's new home in Gettysburg. And so, a final thank you to you for joining me for this 2-part series on the Toy Show weekend. I love to cover these types of trips, not just to tell the story of each, but to hopefully encourage you to want to come out to a show like the Toys for the Ages Expo. Each year's trip has truly been a blessing, and I'd love for you to experience part of that blessing as well. And if you can't make the expo, there are likely a number of toy shows in your area. Try attending at least one show this year. You never know what you'll find there for your collection. But more importantly, you never know who you'll meet and where those friendships may lead to in the future. We're only halfway through the summer, so we have more toy shows and meetups to look forward to in the coming months. And I'll make sure to bring you along with me, here on Star Wars, Prototypes and Production.